Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back. I've got my stack. It's photocard time! Woo! There's a lot going on here, and I'm very excited about it. I'd like to formally apologize for any camera angles we've got going on. I'm still figuring my life out, but we're all gonna be cool about it. I've got a lot of Mamamoo in this stack, and I'm really excited about it, so let's get right into it. Whoop. So I have everything pre-sorted here, and we actually get to start all the way here for Where Are We Now? Because I have 4 Where Are We Now cards. This is a purchase I made many months ago that was just like a bunch of miscellaneous cards. And so I've been storing these so far based on the backs. So let's see, where on earth do these go? So this is treetops. Is it? Okay. So this would go here, and this also would go here. I know people have had some issues with them not being in age order. I don't mind in particular. They're not gonna be perfect, and when I get all of the cards, I'll figure out how I want to set this up, because there's 12 cards and I have 9 pocket pages, so there's not like a graceful way to do it. And then how have y'all been? I know I've been putting out videos, but feels like a long time since I filmed anything. This feels well. Well, this messy page gets to just be like this. It's almost a 9 pocket of Where Are We Now though, which is very cool. I'm almost done. I've been doing all right. I think the last storing photo cards I filmed was like right at the beginning of my term, and I'm at the end of my term. I'm gearing up for summer 2, which is such a wild thing. It moves so fast. I don't know if I love this. We'll see once I figure out how the backs go. Maybe it'll be better. But we'll see. Yeah, okay, so this also would go here, and then do they just go up? I don't know. It's fine. I like the idea. I like the idea of having matching backs, so we'll figure it out. I totally lost my train of thought, but we'll keep going into Mike on, where I have this card that I've got forever ago, and I've been waiting to show it off. I have the limited solar, which means I only have to get Weekends now, and I will have all of the main version album cards, limiteds included, and I'm so excited for that. I feel like once I finish all the limiteds, I'm gonna have a renewed kick of energy for like actually collecting everything Mike on, because there's so much Mike on. Okay, so I left myself spots here, and I have no idea what goes where. So this would probably go here for age order, and then okay, let's try. No, I like this one. We'll put this one there. I think I was trying to organize them by album version, because Mike On had so many versions, and then I have just go full Wassa green outfit here. Sorry, I get so distracted when I'm doing these. I was trying to say, school's going good. I'm really tired. I feel like I'm getting sick right now, which kind of sucks, but we will persist. I hope all of y'all are well. The weather is warming up and it's summer, and that's the worst time for you to start feeling like you're getting sick. So please take care of yourself. Sleep, eat well, do all the things you gotta do to take care of yourself. Yes. Yay, she's here. It was like one big purchase of Mamamoo cards and then a couple very smaller ones. So I feel like it's added up to a lot. In the last few months, I was just really into collecting Mamamoo again in a way that it's been a while since I have been. And I'm really happy with that. It was their 10-year anniversary the other day, and so far it doesn't look like there's been anything terribly celebratory besides they did do a live stream with all 4 of them on Instagram. I actually got to be there and watch part of it. I was only like half paying attention because I don't speak Korean, but they were all messing with filters. And it was a wild time. So nothing from the miscellaneous section here. And then working into the solo stuff, I actually have some cards for Ace, which I think I pre-sorted out. There's so many cards for this era, but I'm excited to get them because it's gonna look, I think, very cool once I kind of get a bunch of these cards in rainbow. Oh, 9 pocket achieved, yes. So I'm not halfway done, but I think I'm almost halfway with this album, which is very exciting. And I haven't been focusing on it very hard, but I have been making effort to pick things up. So I love that. Oh, this one's missing. Boop. Yay. And then, oh, you're escaping. And I'm trying something new because I've had enough trades at this point that I don't remember every single card I've traded. So I'm trying to put, it's very poorly cut, but just a little paper heart in the back. And my goal is that it'll kind of hide in the corner. And so far they haven't been doing that yet. I thought they would all fall down because gravity, and gravity's not in my favor. But I think that's just a nice way to, like, a non-conspicuous way to be like, hey, this was oh, I love that back. Ooh. An inconspicuous way to be like, yeah, this was a trade. And I can remember. But so far, I like it quite a bit. And then for Solar, as she has had a new album since the last time I sorted cards, it's gonna be a really empty page for a while, but get to put in a new page for colors. I actually did get a copy of this album. I feel ridiculously lucky because I enter a lot of giveaways on Instagram. I think they're fun, and the worst thing that happens is I follow a person in my eyes. But I actually ended up winning one, and it was for an album of your choice, and so I ended up getting colors. It was really cool. So these were my pulls from colors. I guess, yeah, I'll just put them in the middle like this. So we have one from the ebony black concept and one from glam silver concept. I think these photo cards are very pretty. She did a lot of the bright colors in Face, and she did another like very monochrome bright color palette for colors as well, and I love that. It's my favorite, and you can see it in the photo cards, you can see it in the photo book. The photo book is just gorgeous. So that makes me really, really happy. Ta-da! So here's a little update on Solar Solo stuff. I'm really happy to have a full page of Face, because that makes it feel like there's some progress happening. And then, so we're gonna skip, I don't have any Solo Mundial, so we're gonna skip all the way to, I've made a spread for this, and I don't know how I'm gonna organize it quite yet, so we're gonna work that out together. But I have a huge chunk of Act 1, Scene 1 cards. Okay, I've adjusted the camera. Does that Is this nicer for you to look at now? So I'm not quite sure. There's like a weird amount of cards for this era, but I think my goal is I'm gonna do Solar, Moonbyul, like these are the limiteds. And then how many do I have right now? And then do like a Solar, Moonbyul. There's another set with this, and I don't have that Moonbyul. And then I love these two cards, so maybe we'll put them. I'm not sure how to, I think this is a pink back and then this is also a pink back, so I see them as going together. Maybe I can't do them in little streaks because I also have the limiteds there. Well then for now we'll just do kind of a pattern of Solar, Moonbyul, and then Solar, Moonbyul, Solar, Moonbyul. And then I still have two more. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do what I've been doing for every single other album and just slot them in wherever. And then when I get all of the cards from this album, then I'll organize them nicely. Okay, yeah. Too many cards, not enough space. And then, okay, so this will at least be a 9 pocket of Act 1, Scene 1. And we'll figure it out as we go. I guess I can at least keep the pattern of Solar, Moonbyul if I do this. Ta-da! Act 1, Scene 1. I'll have to revise my plan because I'm still missing like 5 more cards, I think, from this era and a bunch of the limited cards. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe if I move these cards and then I can have 2 limited and then 2 and 2, that'll be a better spread. But for now, we'll take it as it is. We have these 2 cards in the center row, which is what's most important. I really love these. They're so cute. And then I actually have some 2 rabbits as well, and I'll put in another page for that. There's only 2 cards right now, but this is the limited, or the mini version they called it. I don't know if it was technically limited. Act 1, Scene 1 was definitely limited. This one they just called it the mini version. But I have one of the units and a Solar solo card. So we'll just put her in the, aren't they cute? Look at them. So I'm pretty sure it's like 2 solo, 2 unit, and then I could do 2, and then I'll do the 2 Moonbyul solo at the bottom here. I guess I could do boom. I think, yeah, I guess I like that better. So let's do her in the corner. And then, oh yeah, and then I could put a dog card because there's also 2 dog cards for this era. So yeah, okay, I'll rearrange that when I have more cards. Sorry, I got lost thinking about more layouts because I could also do like dog cards, solar, solar, group, dog, and then group, moonbyul, and it'd be similar to what I did here. We'll see how that comes. When I get the dog cards, I'll decide where they go. But here's just a little bit for 2 rabbits right now. I'm very excited to have these. I think if I go out and look for them, this will be a very achievable album to finish since for the most part, the cards are out there. They're a little harder to find, but I think we can do it. This card makes me happy, my gracious. And then finally, I don't have anything for Wien, but I actually do have some solo cards for Hwasa to add to this page, which is very exciting. I have one Maria card on the way. I ordered it forever ago, but it's stamped shipping. So I just have to wait and pray because it's coming, I believe it was a Chinese seller. And I was like, oh, stamped shipping is fine because I was only getting like 4 cards. And so now I just have to be patient. I generally trust stamped shipping. I know I'll come on here and be like, I think something got lost, but it's, knock on wood, has always arrived thus far. So, and if not, it'll be sad that I lost it, but they were well priced, so it's not like I would be losing out dramatically. But that'll be exciting to have a little bit more for Hwasa. I still, every time I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to get Wien cards, I like, somebody else releases a new album, or like I find cards for an album that I'm already working on. So they're just not high priorities, and I feel bad that she's totally underrepresented in this binder. But if we're looking at people whose solo works are my favorite, it's Moonbyul Solar and the Mamamoo Plus crew. So like that's definitely where I'm putting more of my energy into. But that's okay. There will be a time and place. It'll all happen eventually. And you know what? It gives me something to keep collecting in the meantime. Yay! Lots of Mamamoo. Very exciting. I'm in a group order right now for some very exciting Mamamoo cards as well, so hopefully that goes through. And that might finish a set here in this binder that I'm really looking forward to. All right, on to the next. So I do not have anything for Billy, but I have an insane Twice stack. This is all Twice. So let's get into it. Twice. Let's see. Is she on camera? Ooh, she is on camera. Look at me go. So for Twice, it just happened to work out that something I paid for a really long time ago came in, and then yes, I love getting the older era cards. It just feels so exciting. And then I actually went and got a handful of Twice trades recently, which is really cool. I don't have hearts quite yet for them, but I'll add them in. I'll let you know as I go. Like I did a couple of really big Twice trades, and it made me so happy. And in one of those trades, I was like, hey, I have another. I see you collect this person. Do you have this card? I'd trade you for the group card. And they're like, no, I already have that card. And I was like, okay, cool. And then they gifted this to me in the trade as just an extra card, and that made me really happy. They were very sweet. So yay. a little different What Is Love set, a group card. Group cards I don't necessarily think are hard because people are dying to get rid of them, but I think people also maybe don't post them because they think they won't be able to get rid of them, which is rough. And I can totally get down to some group cards. But there's some more and more, and then I have one more and more set. This was a sale from a moot who I really very much appreciate. She was very sweet because I was like, every time you post things, I check your wish lists and I actually have things to trade for once. And I never have anything that you need. She's like, well, I'm willing to give you like a deal or some sort of bundle if you are willing to buy. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I am. So so this was from her. And then I think 2 Taste of Love cards were from her. This one was not. We have more Taste of Love and this Chewy. And so here's what I have to consider, so these 2 were part of that sale from a friend, and this was part of a trade. And I do in fact have 5 from this set. So I think I'm going to go ahead and make them their own page. It's not a hard line. I would tend to waver between 5 and 6, but my miscellaneous pages are really getting wild. So I think going for making a new page for these is totally cool. So we'll do pink set, and then here we'll start a page for the blue set. So Jihyo in the middle, and Chunhyun. And then Shay. I never noticed her hair is like watermelon this era. Like her hair is pink and green, and it shouldn't work, but it kind of does. And we got, wait, hold on, no, this is Sana, isn't it? I don't have their names on the back. No, that's Sana. And then this is Momo. Ta-da! Yay. So then coming back to, yeah, I forgot that I was going to be didn't realize I was going to be doing that, so I had it set up. So next up we have Formula of Love with the pink set. All of these were a trade, and then I have an extra Jungyeon because someone reached out to me after I'd gotten this trade set up, and they were like, I have this card, do you want to trade? And I was like, yeah, sure. But my wish list wasn't updated. But I went ahead and traded it anyway because why not? It's really cute. I've been having weird impulses about specifically my Twice cards that I never want to like trade them away for if I have duplicates for some of them. Like me, myself, and I had to have a long talk about why we do in fact need to trade our Jungyeon duplicates, and we cannot keep every single Jungyeon duplicate we get. Because I have at least 5 right now. I don't think I've posted them yet, but I have quite a few. And it's like, hey man, I know you love these cards, but you could trade them to get even more cards, and wouldn't that be cool? So we're working through it. But here we have, these are some more with youth. These 3 were a trade. These are the trade that gifted me the What Is Love group card. I'm very thankful for you. You were a great trade. Thanks for keeping it cool. So here's some of the miscellaneous section progress. So we have some more for the older eras. I have a lot of Jungyeon, which I think is so interesting. It's good for me because I love her, but I think it's very funny. Oh, these look so good now that the pages are filled up. Of course, our new little Taste of Love page. And then actually, we get to complete an entire album, because the other part of that trade, it was like 6 cards I traded with somebody. All right, this Nyan and this Chihyo, completing my very last Ready to Be set. So I am officially complete with one full Twice album. And I think that that's so cool. Yay! And then as a fun bonus, when I was getting buying a bunch of Twice Pops from somebody, they were also doing a deal on Twice album cards. They were just trying to clear out their stuff. So I grabbed this one because she's really pretty and I love this card. So here's one little album card for my miscellaneous collection, just to add a little spice. But that's my huge stack of Twice taken out, and from here we don't have a lot left. It was mostly Twice and Mamamoo I had prepared here. But I'm so happy to have these in the binder. That it makes me feel really good. Yay! Okay, so we're gonna dip into the purple binder with the TripleS and everybody in it. I have just a handful of cards there. Oh man, all my washi tape decoration is like not cooperating. Do my best to stick it back, but if it keeps being an issue, I'll just take it out and replace it with some washi tape that does cooperate. So for TripleS, I have literally one card. I have more cards. I have a handful more cards ordered, but this is a very exciting card. Oh God, I don't even have pages for it. This is dun, 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 my first ever binary physical card. These things are a nightmare, and I love them because they're so cute, but they're nightmarish to deal with. So I have some more album cards actually on the way from the same seller. I bought this, and I bought 2 duplicates in hopes of like trying to lure out somebody to trade. I got a dupe of this hidden and then just another binary hidden, and I was like, surely someone will want to trade. And no one does, because no one has first class objects for some reason. So we're just doing our best, you know? We'll see. I think I was in a group order forever, literal months and months, for the cream physical objects, and the group order manager was basically like, I don't think they're going to make these physical objects at this point because Divine has released and they've made 0 announcements for the cream objects. So that's been canceled. And on one hand, I'm really sad because the cream objects I think are my favorite sets that they have done so far. But also, I'm a little bit happy because that gives me some time to catch up on the other first class objects. Dreamcatcher, again, just a tiny stack, but what I do have to start off with is this Xion. She was, I purchased, was this a purchase? I think this was a trade actually. I traded with someone and they gave Xion as a freebie and it made me really happy. So she gets to go in the binder and live with everybody else. I'm very excited. I like had a brief moment of like, should I trade this? But I was like, nah, I've already got I have the equivalents for the people I collect. So I'm going to keep her. She gets to live in the binder. It was very funny. I was almost happier to receive that Xion than the actual card I traded for, who is Miss Handong, a Handong Limited. I'm so happy to have her. Should she go here? Or we also have this Poco version dummy with the little doll. I don't think I'm ready to make a whole new page. So somebody's gonna have to go on the back. And as much as I'm obsessed with this Handong, I'm sorry to say, Dami holding this little crocheted doll does get to take the middle spot because this card is great. This was also a trade. Do we put, I guess, should we put her up or put her down so we're not blocking a back right now? I guess we'll put her down for now. When I get, I think, a few more From Us cards, and I'll start to, oh, that's not what I wanted. I'll start to arrange it as, boom, the way I want to. Ah, cute, 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 yes! Ah! Yes, that's all I have for Dreamcatcher, but they're very exciting Dreamcatcher cards. I mean, at this point, everything's going to be exciting because I feel like I have, with the exception of maybe Summer Holiday, I have like all of the easy regular album version cards right now, which is really cool, and I'm so glad. But it definitely means that everything I'm looking for is going to be a little more work. I love this era. This album was so good, and the photo cards are so good. And Dreamcatcher has in fact released a mystery code, implying that they will be very soon having another comeback. So everybody get ready. Dreamcatcher comeback so soon. This is sound the alarms. This is not a drill. Dreamcatcher comeback. Yay. Yay. Ah, I love it. All right, and then my very last stack is a really tiny stack of Purple Kiss. Normally I have a huge stack of Purple Kiss, but you know, this time I was so busy doing Mamamoo that there's just a lot less perky. So let's take a brief moment to adjust the camera because this binder is big. Everything. Wow. This new phone, the camera's a little too good. I had to clean up a lot more of my coffee table than I normally do to film this because you could see so much stuff. So these 3 albums are done. So we're gonna hop, skip, and jump all the way to Geeky Land. I'm still hunting for this Ire. I'm still hunting, begging, and pleading. So let's see, which back is this? This is feather back. So it's these. So this Yuki goes right here. So this was one of those purchases I made from a friend because I was really into, she had some Geeky Land digipacks and I was like, ooh, that'd be cool. And then I looked at them and I was like, wow, actually all the ones you posted are ones I already have, but that's okay. So here's one more for the Geeky Land. I feel like I hear a lot of people talk about the digipacks being hard. I don't think they're very hard. What I do think is hard is specifically the chain digipacks. I don't think those exist. All the other ones exist and you see them out and around, floating around for trade, for sale, whatever. The chain ones, no one wants to give you. People somewhere out there are chain collectors hoarding them and they don't want to share. Okay, so for here, we've got a lot going on. So we're gonna go ahead and take Dozy out for now because I have 3 Cabin Fever cards. And so, actually they don't work out too bad if I do. Okay, so this card I traded for. This was such a cute card that was not on my radar until they were like, do you want to trade? And I was like, oh my God, yes, absolutely. I didn't even realize this was an album card. Look how perfect she is. And then this Ire and Yuki were purchases. So you can just do an awkward little, I think in a couple more Cabin Fever cards, I'll be ready to like formally set up the era. Ta-da! We'll just take this weird Look at that. But yay. Very exciting. I like to actually have cabin fever cards. I'm very excited to start this era because I know the cards are cute. I know Hot Pack Dozy is going to be a mess to get, but that's okay because I love her. I also really like that Yuki card where I think it's a Poké version where she's got her hand on her head and her tongue sticking, or is that Dozy? It might be Dozy. It's like hand on her head and sticking her tongue out. I think it's incredible. But then, so we're gonna do, and then we're gonna switch to, I get to put in another page because your girl has more Dear Violet cards. Ta-da! So in a perfect world, I will make this a spread, but let's start with what we know. So we have step 1. This is the card we have already seen. And then step 2, we have this purchase I just made for Ire. And then step 3, we have this Goon. I have 2 more of these up for trade right now. I'm currently only trading for other Dear Violet cards. However, I might be willing to open that up pretty soon because I've had them sitting there for about 2 months with no bites. And I'm trying to decide whether I want that to be a purchase or whether they're available for purchase or just for trade. But I used Nyokio for the first time. I just joined somebody's group order and I didn't do the thing. I didn't open my own haul or anything like that. But, so I ordered this set that, oh, this page is upside down. That's not gonna do it. I ordered this set that had, it was, for including PayPal fees, it was, I think, $10 for 3 copies of this Goon and 1 limited Goon. And I was like, you know what? I've got a spring for that. And the group order manager I used for it, I don't remember their username off the top of my head, but they were a fantastic group order manager. Oh, Hong Squish, that's who it was. They were delightful, very easy to work with. I will definitely, because there's a lot of really cheap Dear Violet cards. I'll put her here for now. Because ideally I like to do a spread of the limited, or like a limited on one side and the regular on the other, but I know limited's harder to get. Yay, I haven't collected Japanese cards for any group before, and Purple Kiss is my, as with most things tends to be my exception group where I won't do it for other people, but I'll do it for them. So I'm gonna try it out. I know they have another Japanese EP coming out very soon. They haven't announced it, but I know all the group orders are opening. So we'll see. I'll see if this is something if I want to keep doing or if I'll just do it for this album. I think if they keep doing this where it's just a set of limited and a set of normal, I'll probably be into trying to keep doing it. Because Japanese cards are expensive, but if there's only 2 sets of them, I think that's very feasible. We just gotta take it slow. But I love her. I was so excited to open this letter, and it was this beautiful card and then 3 of that card. So if you are interested in a Goon and you have Swan, Chain, or Yuki, especially Yuki, please hit me up because Yuki's my bias and I would love to get that card. I don't know why you'd want to give me a limited for a regular version, but I'm also very down to do that. I could probably even top up if you wanted. I'd be down for that. But, I mean, I've done weirder trades. Yay. Dear Violet gets its own page now. We cheered. All right, so this is it, the moment of truth. The card we've all been waiting for, personally. I have this swan. Here she is, in all her glory. Oh my god. I've looked so hard for this card. And I finally found it. It's either in a different country and then it's like a little expensive and in a different country. So it's like, well, at that point I might as well wait for it to be expensive in my own country. Okay. I shouldn't be dramatic. She's not that expensive. But in general, I don't pay a lot for Purple Kiss. And so so I paid $4 for her, which is nothing unreasonable. And I also got there fast enough that people answered me, because I have reached out to at least 2 different people for this card who never responded. And I know it's on everybody's wish list. I feel like these 2 cards I see all the time, and I don't know if it's because they're not as pretty concepts or just they printed like so many of this pink outfit and put them into albums. Or someone's like multi-collecting this one and it's just someone who's got a binder full of it and we've never met them somewhere in like Japan or something. But I have her, she's here. I am 100% done with 20. Yes! That's my last Purple Kiss card for now. I think we're ending on a good one. Oh my god, I was so excited. I was like, wow, they're US base. This is a normal price to pay for a photo card. Go, go, go. Like, it was an immediate thing. And I do not recommend impulse purchases ever. But I don't know if I'd call this an impulse purchase either, because in general, I usually have like a set of things that I'm like, if I see a card under X price, I give myself permission to get it, and I just try to keep that list very, very small, so I'm not making that sort of exception, 10 times in a week. If I'm doing it once a month, I think that's perfectly reasonable. Yes, 20 is done. I love 20. I love Be My Everything. Like, this is a really good album. I am so glad that I have this card. And by the time you see this, if you are a Swan collector and you collect Swan Pobs especially, there's also some album cards. Hopefully by the time this video goes up, it'll still be open, but I am making attempts to host my own group order for a huge set of Swan cards. There's a handful of Festa album cards for other members. There's like a Jean Pob and a Chain Pob snuck into the set. But if you have any interest in getting really cheap Pobs, the Pobs are about $4 each, for especially Swan, please hit me up at the Dreamer's Pen on Instagram. Help me fill out this go. I don't know if it's going to happen because it's been sitting for a couple of months, and I don't know if anybody else is interested in the set or is purchasing it yet. At this point, I'm gonna admit I'm a little scared to look, but I'll do my best. I think that's all the self-promo I have in me. I am so excited. I'm slowly getting sick and my throat hurts, so I should stop talking now. Please just pause the video and stare at this card. She made it. Life is good, everybody. I hope you get a chance to go outside and walk in the sunshine and eat some really good food today. And yeah, I'll see you the next time I've got more cards to store. Or I've got something else to do. We'll see. This outro's, oh God. Bye everyone, peace.